Hello again. So now that we have seen how we can organize the data of customers, deals into different lists and applications, let's see how we can actually make it all work together with a real life example. And for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to choose a client that is already in process of um, converting into a customer. So in this case, I'm going to speak with Ali Dere. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to log a phone call that I supposedly just have with him. So I'm going to click on the name, go to the call, and then add a new summary. So in this case, uh, finalizing discussion, and this is some details. The status could be any of the three: planned, missed, or done. In this case, is done. If it's planned, it will give us a notification based on the date that we're going to choose next. But here, the phone call has already been done now, so the time by default is the current one. We're going to save it. As you see, it's going to load here, so it is also saved, and then move this client or this lead from in progress to customer. When this is done, automatically the system is going to create a deal, so I can follow it in the second pipeline, in the second funnel. So here is Ali Dere, and I'm going to access this new deal. I have all the information, who is responsible for it, what is the current status, and when it started. And it started with the time it has been added as a lead to us. So here I'm going to do a new thing. I'm going to add a task, and this task I'm going to add it for myself, and it is adding product details. The status is to do, and the priority is high, and the due date for the sake of this example is today. I'm just going to click on save. As you see here, I have been notified that a new task has been attached to me, that has been given to me. If I go to the notifications, the record adding product details have been assigned to you. So I can click on this one, and it will take me automatically to the task. Like here I can see, okay, so this is the task I have. Let's, for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to move it for in progress, and the start date that I have started working with it is today. Save. And now let's go back to the CRM and actually add the details. So Ali Dere, going to products. As you remember in the first video, the product catalog doesn't exist in this app. However, with the powerful feature of linking apps together, and we will be able to see it from the app of the CRM, fetching the information from the order management application. So I'm going to add a first item. So in this case, I'm going to add this Hummel mount. I'm going to order 20 for the client. The price will be fetched automatically from the catalog, and the total price will be calculated from by multiplying the quantity with the unit price. As you see here, it's already done this. I will add another item, and this is going to be this Buyuk Beden Colliery mount, and I'm going to add 10. So all of it is well oiled, well in the market, well working. I can still keep checking my task. As you see, it's here in progress. I can go back to it, put it, sorry, to done. So all of it is well also connected. All the information are up to date. Save. And now I'm going to move this to the negotiation stage. It will be appended at the end. And let's say for this example that everything has went well, the client hasn't changed anything, and we are ready now to move it to order. Once it is here, the job of the marketing team has finished. Now it is the job of the warehouse team, of the logistics, making sure that they are assembling the order and shipping it to the client. Orders, I will see that I have a new order for Ali Dere in progress. I already have the details, so I'm able to assemble it. I'm going to move it to the next step. Now everything is happening. As you can see, when I open it as well, I can see and view all the activities that has been done here. So this has been created by Welcome Agent. At this stage, it has moved to in progress at another one, and the agent is significant. It is actually the system doing the automation and moving it from one stage to another. I myself work on demo, and I'm now move it and change the status from in progress to assembly. I can also add a comment. This is for test purposes, and it will append also to the same activity feed. Here you can see it, and you can also just look at comments. So now that is in assembly, let's suppose that everything went well, and we're going to move it to shipment. Now that it is shipped, the marketing team should be acknowledged and should know that the order is on its way to the client. If I go back to the CRM, I will be able to see that the Ali Dere now is shipped with the final amount as it shows. All is automatically calculated and with the shipment date equal to today. Let's see now one final important feature, which is reports. We can have different kind of reports. It could be a summary, a bar chart, a pie chart, but I'm going to show you two in particular which are important: the stacked pie chart and the table. So here I'm going to measure my salesman performance in converting leads. So I'm going to choose the contacts. I'm going to do a stack bar chart. I'm going to count the deals per status for each of my salesmen. As you can see, here I see for each of my salesmen what are the customers they're speaking to who are converted, how many have unqualified, how many are new, and how many are still in progress. I can also add a filter over time. So for example, say which date is greater than 7 days ago or beginning of the month, and this will give me further view and further possibility to calculate all of this. And of course, I can also change the filter based on what makes sense to me. Another type of also report that is extremely powerful is the data or grid report. So let's create a new one, and this time it's going to show what are the final amount of deals that I'm negotiating at this time. So for this example, here deals statuses, it is on deals table. I'm going to calculate the sum of final amount per lead per deal status by for each of the responsible. This of course could be also calculated over expected amount, because the final amount is actually only calculated once it's shipped, and here it gives us a different view of the data we have. With this, I hope that I have been able to show you some of the powerful features we have available on Workium. There are many other things that I'm going to cover in different videos in which I could explain how automation works, how we can create different type of notifications, and also different type of permissions. Thank you for listening to me, and bye bye.